All right, let's say you want to plant a beautiful paradise style palm, and it's somewhere that gets, it's not too cold, but it's also not too windy from the bay or the ocean. Now, if you want to plant a plant that's going to look really good next to the ocean, the one you're going to want to use is the Kentia palm right there. See that? Beautiful thing. Really slow growing palm from Lord Howe Island off Australia. Grows in a fairly cool climate, so that's why it likes the Bay Area so much. But it can only do well about 5 miles from the ocean or the bay. Maybe even just like 3 or 4 miles from the bay, 5-6 miles from the ocean. It kind of depends on your climate and how hot. The heat can get these things just as bad as the frost. And you basically need to be more or less in the fog belt with the Kentia, unless you want to grow it underneath big trees in the shade. But if you're a little further away and it gets a little bit hotter, a little bit colder, try going with a king palm. Here's our crop. 24-inch box of king palms are looking really nice. Probably about 5 foot of real trunk all the way up to the bud. You measure the trunk all the way to here. If you were to cut everything off at the point of connection, if you cut every frond off at point of connection, that's what you end up with. That's the trunk. So watch. Some people think the trunk is just where the fronds are gone from, right? Just to here. No. Boom. Trunk just got a little bigger. So that's a arguable measurement. Here is irrefutable. It is what it is. That's the trunk foot measurement. But yeah, these are really beautiful 24-inch boxes. They have really nice caliper. They're in really good condition. They're full sun, hardy, ready to go. They're well spaced out. That's why they have such wonderful caliper. Caliper is the fatness of the trunk. I like really fat. I love fat trunks. They make for really robust, big, fat trees. So it depends what you're into, but that's what I'm into. Look at this one over here. This one's really fat. Look how fat that is. Fat. Yeah, and then I think the fronds get bigger and everything gets bigger and healthier with the fatter trunk. And it just looks more like a Cuban royal palm. But yeah, just know that these things in 24-inch boxes are probably, I'm going to guess they're maybe like this one over here. That's 10 feet tall right there. Let's see, 6 feet would be right about to there. Got at least another 4. These things are 9 to 11 feet tall overall, with about 4 to 5 foot of trunk. Look how easy they are to take care of. Notice, no thorns whatsoever. Trimming, oh, it's that easy. So keep that in mind. King palm. They don't like the edge of the ocean because these trees were adapted in the rainforests of Australia, the subtropical rainforests of Australia. There's not a lot of wind. They grow in groves, and there's not a lot of salt spray. So they're not used to that. If you put them out in those conditions, they will suffer. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel.